that walk you did earlier.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness,
Time,
you killed it. Okay, I love it. Tell me about yourself.
So I've been wanting to model since I was like 14 years old.
Okay.
And my mama kept 100 with me. She just came to me like, okay, if this something you want to do, I will require that you get a simple education, graduate high school, you figure that out later, whatever you want to do after that. So, once I graduated high school, I already knew what was on my mind. I just wanted to be a model. I look up the late grades, women evolve throughout the years, and I feel like I always study the older models because they're the best to ever do it to me personally, and they have a lot to teach. Not that the new models don't, it's just that it's always something to learn from the oldest, like Naomi, Tyra, models like that, that teach you actual discipline in the industry.
Yeah, I like that.
The new model is not like
It's
it's more Instagram model going on.
Yeah. The groundwork that people discuss is actually like skipped sometimes in the new age of modeling and things like that.
Okay.
It's a lot of shortcuts.
It is.
There's not a lot of footwork that's being out there, like it used to be.
Right.
What I want to know from you is, because you say you was 14, you started modeling, you went to model. What made you what inspired you? What made you know that I want to model?
So, with me is the influence. And when I say the influence, it was just one word with me. I just kept it straight, simple, but I'm going to go deep into why the influence made me want to model. Basically, I would see how women would literally shoot themselves down or critique everything about them. I grew up with a past of bullying. I've been bullied. I've been talked about. My smile wasn't perfect as always. I struggle with certain things even to this day. So, I'm like, man, I would watch old fashion shows of how people would look at these women walk down the runway and be like, oh my God, she look good in that. I think if I wear that and I buy that, it may be a couple grand, but if I buy that, I think I look good in it too.
Right.
She gave me, she got dark hair like I do a little bit, so I think I could rock it. To me, that's deeper than just looking at somebody walk down the runway. I feel like some people actually could connect with the model. Because they're like, okay, here's this person who's walking down this runway. She look confident, she look fearless. She's stomping the yard. Man, I could do that. No matter what size you are, no matter what skin color you are. That's why I did it.
I love it. What's some of the, the difficulties you've experienced in this field? Because with the modeling, it's so much that we have to deal with as models. Just finding our way, keeping your head on straight and not getting discouraged. Because, it's a lot of things we can run into that'll make us just want to just stop pursuing the goal in the first place.
Right.
So what's some difficulties that you've had to go through, while experiencing being a runway model and everything,
Confidence. My mama even told me, she pulled me aside, she was like, there's something that you want to do, we got to get you a backbone. And what she meant by that, she wasn't being mean. You see, we take things sometimes out of context and we think it's like, oh, that person's coming for me, when that person's really trying to let you know, no, I'm giving you an early warning. Confidence is my biggest thing, because without that, you will not be able to survive in any industry, let alone the modeling industry. You walk in a casting, the first thing they're going to judge you off is how you look. You walk in, she's not tall enough. Ooh, her hair ain't long enough. Ooh, she a black girl at one. Ooh, we want a white girl. You know what I'm saying? They'll say that on GP, and don't care if they hurt your feelings or not. So at the end of the day, I had to build that backbone and be like, okay, it's not really about what they're saying to me, and it's to the point now where I'll go in the casting, I don't even care why you didn't pick me. I'll be like, okay, maybe I just wasn't for you. Next, you know what I'm saying? I did not have that when I used to model, so it was hard, because if you get told no and somebody judge you off your looks, the first thing you're gonna think is, bro, I'm ugly, I'm not good enough. This is horrible.
Discouraged,
and then you start doing crazy things. That's why I know why some women do get lost in the sauce, I would say. Because those things, being told those things, you may be up late at night. Let me go to Dr. Miami page. Let me look up something to change my facial features, since they said I have a big nose and they looking for a smaller one. You know what I'm saying? And we shouldn't have to do that.
I love that you
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it's a lot of models. You already know, I got a model agency, so I talk to models all the time. It's a lot of models that have insecurity problems, and they just beautiful to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, like you just said, you just never know
Exactly.
what the next person is going through. And I find it so surprising, you know, that it's mostly models that cannot go through this abuse and have
Absolutely.
low self-esteem.
Yeah.
That is so shocking to me.
It's the people, you know, it comes from the constructive criticism, it comes from the hate, and it just comes from ignorance. It comes from people that we close to sometimes
Yeah.
that pass judgment or make us feel some type of way. So it's with a lot that makes models feel. It's like if no one ever told you that you weren't perfect,
Correct. Correct.
you wouldn't even know you wasn't perfect.
Right.
Yes.
So it's like if we didn't have people to point out our flaws and point out things that they noticed, I guess in a bad way, maybe women wouldn't be so insecure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it takes a lot to have confidence being behind the camera,
See, to me, flaws are normal.
being on a platform to where people can look at you, idolize you, and dissect you, being all of your mix. It's hard because the eye is always on you.
And it's so funny you just spoke on that because it's like everybody have this ideal, oh, I need to look like this.
Exactly.
Oh, I need to look like this now. Oh,
When it's like, no, you need to look
and
like
I
you.
feel like now we're getting
Right.
to a path where everybody's like, oh, me.
Period.
Yeah.
I did this
Like, I
haircut
think
off of
everybody's
trial
got-
and error.
Yeah. And that's what's up.
Yeah, I discovered my look, you
And
know.
you're rocking it.
Thank you, by the way. I discovered my look literally off some goofy mess, okay? I had long, natural hair. I'm in there coloring my hair. I'm telling you, in my house. And that's the thing about me. I'm a creative. I find a way that benefits me, and I figure out how to do it on my own.
Right.
You got somebody that in a salon that try to charge you $300, not discrediting their work, but I can't afford that right
Right.
now. So let me see. So when it comes to a point where Messiah can't afford that right now, we gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's me looking at a YouTube video,
Right, ambition. Like in some way I
I'm
can
gonna
do
figure
this.
out a way. So I'm in there coloring my hair, messed it up. I'm upset because now I messed up my hair. Bleach failed 101. The blonde came out almost orange. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
I cut
yes.
it all off. I'm sitting on my mama's bed. She looking at me like, it's short, it's black. Try again. Don't stop there. Just try to do platinum now that it's short and black. Let's see what we do. And we got this dope look.
Yeah, it look good.
And people literally think I did this on purpose. Like I went to a salon, I was like, I wanted to look like that. And doing this out of accident helped me discover myself as a woman because I'm over here like, if I discover my hair, let me dig deeper into my own self and discover more parts about me.
You still growing.
Absolutely.
I see this. Like
The
you
backbone
just
is
like,
still stacking.
She
you know.
just blossoming. I
Okay,
see
I
this
love it.
as we going along. Is there anything else in the industry besides modeling that you see yourself doing?
I would definitely say I want to create a union for models because one thing I want to touch on with the modeling industry is they do not want to pay us. And when I say they do not want to pay us, I mean that you're going to have a lot of people who are going to try to take advantage of your time, your look, your effort, your energy, and everything that you put into this, and you're spending expenses to get to these people, and you're spending money to get the clothes, and they're not even, sometimes they don't even provide the clothes, when you in the filling out process, of course, there's going to be things that are going to be seen that you wish you didn't see,